name is Equality 72521, as it is written on the iron bracelet which all men wear on their left wrists with their names upon it. We are 21 years old. We are 6 feet tall, and this is a burden, for there are not many men who are 6 feet tall. It's a burden. Ever have the teachers and the leaders pointed to us and frowned and said, "There is evil in your bones," Equality 7521, for your body has grown beyond the bodies of your brothers, for we cannot change the bones of our body. We were born with a curse. It has always driven us to thoughts which are forbidden. It has always given us wishes which men may not wish. We know that we are evil, but there's no will in us and no power to resist it. This is our wonder and our secret fear, that we know and we do not resist. We strive to be like all our brother men, for all men must be alike. Over the portals of the palace of the World Council, there are words cut in marble, which we repeat to ourselves whenever we are tempted. We are one in all, and all in one. There are no men, but only the great we, one, indivisible, and forever. We repeat this to ourselves, but it helps us not. These words were cut long ago. There is green mold in the grooves of the letters and yellow streaks on the marble, which come from more years than men could count. And these words are the words of truth, for they are written in the palace of the World Council, and the World Council is the body of all truth. Thus it has ever been since the great rebirth, and farther back than no memory can ever reach. But we must never speak of the times before the great rebirth, else we are sentenced to 3 years in the palace of corrective detention. It is only the old ones who whisper about it in the evenings, in the home of the useless. They whisper many strange things of the towers which rose to the sky in those unmentionable times, and of the wagons which moved without horses, and of the lights which burned without flame. But those times were evil, and those times passed away when men saw the great truth, and which is this, that all men are one, and that there is no will save the will of all men together, like Common Core, or, sexuality. Okay. All men are good and wise. It is only we, Equality 2521, we alone who were born with a curse, for we are not like our brothers, and we look back upon our life. We see that it has ever been thus and that, and it has brought us step by step to our last supreme transgression, our crime of crimes hidden here on the ground. We remember the house of the infants, where we lived till we were 5 years old, together with all the children of the city who had been born the same year. The sleeping halls were white and clean and bare of all things save 100 beds. We were just like all our brothers then, save for one transgression. We fought with our brothers. There are few offenses blacker to fight with our brothers, at any age and for any cause whatsoever. The council of the home told us so, and of all the children of that year, we were locked in the cellar most often. When we were 5 years old, we were sent to the home of the students, where there are 10 wards. For 10 years of learning, men must learn till they reach their 15th year. Then they go to work. In the home of the students, we arose when the big bell rang in the tower, and we went to our beds when it rang again. Before we removed our garments, we stood right in the great sleeping hall, and we raised our right arms, and we said all together with the 3 teachers at the head, "We are nothing. Mankind is all. By the grace of our brothers, we are allowed our lives. We exist through, by, and for our brothers, who are the state. Amen." Then we slept. The sleeping halls were white and clean and bare of all things save 100 beds. We, Equality 7521, were not happy in those years in the home of the students. It was not that the learning was too hard for us. It was that the learning was too easy. This is a great sin, to be born with a head which is too quick. It is not good to be different than our brothers, but it is evil to be superior to them. The teachers told us so, and they frowned when they looked upon us.